doing?
Yay.
Awesome and
Besties.
amazing
We're
today.
here.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I ain't hear nothing. Look, y'all know how I am. I love interaction. That's the
Yes.
exhorter in me. I love. Hello. Look, well, everybody, welcome to Bestie Finders office hours. We're excited to be here as usual every Wednesday at 12:30 ish. Okay, we ain't gonna say
11:30
we be on time all the time,
Central.
but we be trying, y'all. We be wrestling with this internet and all that good stuff. But we are here, and we're super excited. So today, well, again, we're gonna try this again. Besties, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm also saying I need to wake up that exhorter in them. See, y'all, that's my number one. So I just had to wake it up in them. I'm telling you, like, okay. But Dr. Lisa, what we got going on today?
Well, it is a fifth Wednesday, not fifth Friday. Fifth Wednesday today, and we are doing the pop quiz.
The pop quiz. Let's go.
Woo!
Let's go.
All right. So your poke you in the side question for today is
Ooh, okay. Get poked. All right.
if nothing changed in your business or life for
Mhm.
the next year, would you be satisfied or would you feel stuck? This is a challenge about your honesty, your clarity, and your ability to face the truth about where you're headed.
And to face the truth about if you're lazy, or not. Is the telling the truth about yourself. I'm just saying, perceiving girl just got punched. She got poked. Okay. Y'all poking folk.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
So we're gonna let
So,
Coach go first. Go, Coach.
in all transparency, if everything were to stay the same and a year from today, I would be disappointed. I would be disappointed. Um, personally and professionally. But we're going to stick to business today because that's why leadership, entrepreneur, personal development, all of those things.
But
I
no,
would
we
be disappointed.
personal too. Because they go hand in hand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They go hand in hand because if personal jacked up, business gonna be jacked up. Okay. So
It does show up. It definitely shows up. Whoever you are, you take it with you wherever you go, right?
yes.
So I would be disappointed because I get in my own way. Sometimes, a lot of times, I'm don't ask for the business. That's what I meant by, sticking with the business side of things. I'm not asking for the business. I've changed industries. I'm going into my passion full force. And it's like the mental blocks or of the idea of what I want, and it's not coming together how I think it should be or whatever. And I just need to get out my own way. I really need to get out my own way and be okay with where I am right now so that I can build. And so a year from now, my result is not being disappointed. It is, hey, you did that. Like you got some milestones along the way. You
That's
you
right.
have a solid team that's supporting you along the way. So let's get it, let's go, right? So being open and vulnerable to ask the questions and sending those DMs into your social media, whatever platform that you use, your CRM, asking for the business so
That's right.
that, and I'm talking to myself, for anybody that might be feeling like, oh, she stepping on my toes. No, I'm talking to myself. So that next year I can be proud of what I've done. And then I'll have a baseline of how to make the adjustment, right? I would have a solid year of tracking what I've done, who I've talked to, what have I said, and wherever there needs to be an adjustment, make that adjustment. So,
Right. That's good.
yeah.
What doesn't work or what didn't work? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So
Hmm.
that part. So that's good, Coach.
Yeah. So
That's real
that's
good.
it. Yeah. What about
Dr.
you?
Lisa, you what
Oh,
me?
or Dr. Lisa.
Dr. Lisa looked like she had something to say.
Go
I'm
ahead,
like,
Dr. Lisa.
Well, I mean, there once you have that clarity on what you want,
Mm,
it's get the steps to get there. And yeah, we do have to be vulnerable to ask for help in those ways, especially when We are really good at what we do, and when we're we're expecting to be the person answering the questions instead of asking them ourselves.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's something right there. So, but to think about being in the same place a year later just would wreck me. I would be mad. I would be upset. Okay, because with my giftings, to me, that is that. First of all, I'm going to be like, that's not going to happen. It's just not right. But if it does, that means something serious was going on in my life, right? That's what I'm talking about from the personal perspective. And so that would say to me that I let that interfere with this and I let this interfere with that. You know what I'm saying? So that will be having me at a place where I could literally look at what happened so I can make sure that this doesn't happen again. And so when you think about getting to the end of the next year, now if you break even, I mean, you made some money then, but you didn't lose any either. Then that tells you, you did something good. You did something good. So we don't want to not, to ignore that part. But
Mhm.
and so that now at that time you can look at what did work and you could how can you do that even more better, and those
Mhm.
things that didn't work well, that may not belong to you. You may need somebody to hire somebody or partner with somebody that can help you to do that area of your business, and or whatever. Or if we're talking about in your personal life, it's certain things that, like you were just saying before we got on here, coach, about people coming and being honest. You like, I'm just being transparent. Everybody needs to be honest and transparent with themselves in order, and then, don't waste nobody else's time going, telling lies, lies. I tell you, no, don't go telling lies. That's not going to help you, and you're wasting your time and you're wasting that person's time too. And
Mhm.
so you don't want. I won't let nobody drag me underground. Okay, look, if I feel that tug going in the direction I don't want to go in, I'll be like, you nice, I like you and all, but we're gonna have to part ways, and we have to figure out the nice way to say that. Or if you want to continue to work with me, something's got to change. This has got
Mhm.
to you. This has to happen. And so if you're gonna come and ask for advice, but still go and do what you want to do, I just tell you guys, quit it. That's it. That's the best way. First, I mean, I can't paint a pretty picture for that. Stop it. If you just don't ask nobody nothing, just do it your way and lose everything, lose your shirt. Okay, that part. But if you want some help, just like I'm telling you, when I started working with Dr. Lisa, that comment stuck with me ever since. I said, we can work and collaborate and partner with something. She was like, well, you the first partner that I worked with that kept your word. They really did a partnership and did my part. Like, people want to come together. They see your strengths, and they don't want to bring their strengths to the table. I don't know what it is, because that's just not my part of my DNA. It's a win-win for me, for everybody. If I'm working. So, like, and I expect the same thing. I expect the same thing. And so if I realize that you just being a user, you know what I'm saying? And you just call a spade, right? And that means you're not really serious about what you do, what you want to do. And if you are, you being selfish. You being you hoodwinking. I don't know what would you call it, a shyster, whatever. I'm saying all of that. Yep, you fit under that category if you're messing around with people's emotions, money, time,
Mhm.
passions, desires. You know what I'm saying? And you're not really putting in your work. And I hear people saying this still a lot. I hear this a lot, Dr. Lisa. Somebody was just sharing with me not too long ago, maybe just a few weeks ago, that everybody that they want to partner, everybody said, oh yeah, I know, I want you to come here. Let's do this together, and let's do this, and we can do this, and all that. They can get excited about it, but they're not willing to put in the work nor the money. So you don't want to put up your time, treasures, or your talent.
Mhm.
And that's what they say, for working on boards and different things like that. They looking for your time treasures and your whatever. How I don't know which order, talent, whatever. Put it in whatever order you want. Time treasures and talent. So that's your time, your money, and your skills. And bring it together, y'all. Let's bring it together. Let's work together here. So, and I'm just saying, inside of Bestie Finders, that's what we help people to do. Look, we are getting ready to. We're constantly updating Bestie Finder. Every single day, y'all, is something new and different that is happening. That's going on, and that's going to be launching here. Right. And so all of us, we're going to actually, we got a big announcement of another coach, an associate coach that we're bringing on, and just different things that we have that we're going to offer, from business to personal wellness and ministry. Right. Because those gifts, our gifts, just like you say, coach, we're going to show up everywhere we go. You can't help it. You're going to be there, in your giftedness. And so I love the fact that how I'm just running into that more and more in ministry, that even though it should be a no-brainer, but it's not. Okay? It is not. What?
Nothing.
But anyway, so we got great things coming out. So y'all better be paying attention. If you haven't, subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
We need you guys to get onto our newsletter. So you
Yep.
need to register and sign up for our newsletter. What else we got? Because what's coming up next is State of the Woman, right?
Yep.
The State of the Woman address. But we got giveaway. We got our weekly giveaway. I'm so excited about that. Our weekly giveaway campaign that's starting Monday. And so y'all get ready to win. To win some amazing prizes. We have some amazing sponsors that are giving away great prizes, y'all. And all you have to do is register for the State of the Woman, our 10-year anniversary we're celebrating. You need to be there. Register to get your pass. You can get, it's a 2-day pass. It's a 2-day beautiful, awesome, and amazing conference that we're having. You guys need to be in the room, because guess what? The experts want to hear from you. We want you guys in there because now we need to hear from you. We're good at telling y'all what y'all need. We do know. But do y'all pay attention all the time? Do you accept? No. Okay. So check this out. So we're flipping the script this year for State of the Woman. And Bestie Finder is the premier sponsor of State of the Woman this year for 2026. And so what we want from you guys are your questions. We want your questions. We want to know what's going on. What are the things? What are your needs? What's going, you know what I mean? So we need to hear from you all, so we can make this such a beautiful and a time for you, and you guys can walk away with all that you need to make 2026 and beyond very successful. So you will not be that one that show up that follow a year later in the same place or worse. Most times you're not going to be in the same place. You're going to either be worse than you were, or you're going to be ahead. And I said, there are those times where you do that break even, but most of the time it's going to be either or. So which side of the line that you're going to be? Inside, where you've gone ahead, moving forward, we can help you with that. Or you're going to be on the other side, on the back side of things, and where you're closing out in a negative. And then that means you're closing out in a negative in your business, in your spirit, you know what I'm saying, and how you feeling, how you going to y'all know people shut down. They shut down when those things don't go away. They're ready to go. So, State of the Woman 2026. Get your passes. Come grab the mic. Ask your questions. And when y'all fill out the thing, say yes to the question. Say yes to us promoting your question. Bringing you on stage to ask your question. We're gonna have it's very interactive, y'all. I tell you, I'm a very interactive person. That's what exhorters love, right? We like to know that you guys are participating. So, anything else we got, y'all?
We ended early with that. Have a wonderful day.
All right, we leaving. We're going.
It's good.
Oh,
See you next week.
We got 7 more minutes, 7 seconds. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. All right. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Go to bestdefinder.net and sign up for the newsletter. All right. So you get the
Yes.
information about State of the Woman. Bye, guys.